got a question come in from Richard. Asking us a few questions. He wanted to know a couple of things, so we're going to answer today, both of us. So I'll start first. He's got, what was your first car? My first car I had was a Tamiya Hornet. Used to get home from school and all of my mates would come over and we would run them around the front yard and just bash them around there. So my first car, was a Tamiya Hornet.
My car was a same. I had a Hornet as well. The only shit thing about the Hornets, I used to brake right on the front of the chassis. But yeah, on the tubs. But yeah, my first car was a Hornet. That was okay. It's normal, cheapish car to start out. Back then it wasn't cheap, I guess. But yeah, first car was a Hornet. All right, what was the next question?
Next question, first race and how did it go? Well, my first race was in the Hornet. Later on, like in high school, there was a feint at St. Michael's High School. They mowed the grass right down, put in some corner domes. I went there and ran novice, and I ended up winning. So it was a great day for me. I really enjoyed it, and that was my first day.
Yeah, my first race meet was at St Ives showground, just one of their club nights, and I had the little RS4 Pro Mini, and they combined novice and mini because there was only a couple of novice, so they threw us in the mini, but I only had a stock motor in, and they were running around with mine, so I actually borrowed I think it was a Phantom 14 double. I bought off a guy, and I ended up winning the night with the motor, and I thought, geez, this motor's a weapon. So I said to Dad the next day, come and have a look at this thing go, and it was a dog, an absolute dog. After the race meet the next day, every segment on the com was chipped. So the guy obviously cut it. It was all right on the night, but the next night it was terrible. But anyway, that was my first race. What was the next question?
Best race meeting we've done. I've had a few good race meets. One that probably stands out for me is Rudy Hill GP out there. It was a half an hour final. I TQ'd. Guy got me at the start. Come in for the pit stop. I was behind him. Mick got me out in front. I led the rest of the way. Well, within 2 to 3 seconds the whole race. It was a great race. I thought, the pressure was on, my tyres were gone with a few minutes to go. He rolled it over. I thought, yep, I'm right now. The spectator ran out, threw him on the wrong side of the track, back on me again. So it was game on. And he ended up passing me. I passed him back on the last lap on the last corner and dragged him, beat him by half a car. So I really remember that day. That was probably my best meet.
My best race meet, I really haven't got any standouts, to be honest. Yes, I've in mod, the best result in mod I've had at nationals is third. I've won stock state titles and that, but all the race meets back in the day with foam, I always enjoyed those race meets on foam. You just had grip and they're all good. So
yeah, all good.
Yeah.
Next question. Anything's blown up?
Your best and worst car.
Sorry, this one. Best and worst car. We'll get to that in a minute. Best car.
We don't want to make a long video either, Eddie.
The Yokomo at the moment, been great. But back in the day, on foam, I'd say X-Ray. You weren't in an X-Ray. You weren't in a race back then. But when it went to rubber, first went to rubber, I would say the Lossy. We went really good. We both had Lossies. Yeah, the Lossy was great, triple XS.
Worst car?
Worst car, I'd probably say the X-Ray on rubber. When it first went to rubber, just terrible. Not real good. So probably the X-Ray.
My best car, definitely the X-Ray and the Lacey Triple XS. Back in the day when we were running foam, they were both weapons of choice. On rubber, actually the best car, one of the best cars I had was the the Corrali RDX 5+1. It was a tank. It was a heavy car, but geez, it really handled well on rubber. Worst cars.
Probably that same car because the bloody
Yeah,
battery
well,
on the side.
that car, yeah,
nightmare.
was hard to work on. You had to configure your battery 5+1 on the side. Yeah, probably that car is worse.
Right, we get to our question. Anything blown up on us at the meetings? Well, back in the day when we were running brushed, you used to do the motors, you used to smoke, you throw wines, things like that. Then we went to brushless. The speedies started popping and blowing up, but now they're pretty bulletproof now. So yeah, like all the stuff lately, I think it's pretty good. We haven't really had trouble.
My worst thing that's a pain in the bum. He said a warmers blew up. Just recently, 6 months ago, whatever. Yeah, they blew up, and you got all your car ready to go out, and your warmers go, you're screwed. That's why we end up buying the other sets. So yeah, that's probably the biggest thing that's been a pain for me is the tyre warmers.
Best track.
Well, I'll go first. The best track for me to drive on would be Lithgow up at the Blue Mountains. It was a one for the Mecca Challenge series, but it was in like 3 or 4 basketball courts, and it was a massive track.
It's huge.
Yeah, it was a great track. And yeah, I don't even know if it exists anymore, but the other place I enjoyed was Canberra Indoor, those tracks, on foam, on carpet. I don't need to say any more, just grip and speed. They were great fun.
Mine would be indoor Canberra. Used to be -4 degrees outside. I'd have the heaters inside on. It was perfect inside, foam on carpet. It's great fun. So,
best class you've run?
Best class. We've run a lot of classes and run off-road, nitro on-road and electric. I don't know. I like the electric. It's cleaner. It's probably easier. The nitro's good too, but it's a lot of work. If you've got the time and that, it's a lot more money. A lot of work on the engines and that. But that was good fun too. Off-road's good, but it's bloody dirty. But if you don't mind that, But yeah, I'd say the on-road. That's what we're doing. I enjoy that the most. So I'd say on-road.
Yeah, I'd agree. I'd say the on-road. Off-road, like I said, the off-road guys would go, the off-road's better because that's what you enjoy more. I like jumping the cars. Jumping the cars are good. Jumping the cars are good, but I would probably just say the on-road is the best. Like, they're just so fast. For me, I enjoy modified just because of the speed of the cars. The commitment you've got to sort of have,
More precise.
You got to be just precise. I enjoy that. That's it. That's our questions.
Yeah, that's our question. So you get to know us a bit more. Like I said, like and subscribe. Send some more through, guys. We're happy to answer. And
got nothing else to do. We're sitting here in lockdown still. So
send them through, and we'll go from there.
All right.
See you guys.
See you later.